A pleasant good evening and welcome everybody to another night of Commando football as it's homecoming here on the campus of Cascia Hall. The Commandos at home tonight here on homecoming to face the defending state champs, the Millwood Falcons. Again, welcoming everybody. Kevin Thames alongside Cascia Hall historian and statistician Mike Porter, and excited to bring you the last non-district game of the year as district play starts up next week. But a non-district matchup that has been going on for several years. Excited to get this one underway here on homecoming. And we are underway. The foot into the ball and picked up far side at the 16, room up the middle, a seam for the Falcons across the 40. Midfield, near side 40, 35, has one man to beat, has help with a blocker at the 10, at the 5, and not a good way to start for the Commandos. 84 yards on the return for Millwood. That's Desmond Green, a junior. Picked it up on the far side of the field. Found a hole up the middle. And then came near side. And used his speed and a little bit of help with some downfield blocking. And just 16 seconds into the game, Cascia's down by 6, and the Falcons on for the 2-point conversion. Hard count, Cascia jumps. But before that 2-point conversion, a timeout by head coach Joe Medina. Will keep it here. So not the way Joe anticipated getting things started. Millwood returns the opening kick. Mike, 84. 80, how many? Yeah, it's still 80 too many. 86, Mike says officially. This Millwood team. Running back, wide receiver combo, Major and Houston. Major at OU. Houston, I believe, went to Nebraska after committing to Texas early on. So after the timeout, Millwood back out there from the near hash. Trips right, man in motion to the left. And it's going to be a keeper up the middle. That's Bryson. Does he get in? Let's see. No, he's short. So the 2-point conversion is no good as Millwood tries to spread the field and go right up the middle. So some valuable points kept off the board by Cascia. Again, just 16 seconds into the game. And Millwood up 6-0. Millwood comes into the game 1-1. They beat their rival Douglas last week and lost to perennial power, Heritage Hall. They got shut out by Heritage Hall in week 0, 34-0. So both teams come in 1-1. And that's going to be loud. All right. 6-0 Falcons, the Commandos, here on homecoming with a chance to get a drive started to even the score. Kicking off for Millwood is a freshman, Michael Tabb. And a decent kick, angled far side 15, grabbed there, across the 25-30, and finally wrestled down near the 35-yard line on the return. Zachary Irent on the return, so the Commandos with decent field position to start this drive. And they'll have it 1st and 10. And Cascia comes out, empty set. 2 receivers left to the right. Quick slant at the 40, and it hits the face mask of the intended receiver. That's Jace Ward. As timing just not there. Ward turned around, and it was already in his face mask. They'll fake the handoff, and it's a quick out far side. Sliding his way through traffic up near the 42-yard line is the receiver for Cascia. That's Aiden Hicks, another freshman. Jackson Henderson in at quarterback. 7-yard gain brings up 3rd and 3. Finally a back in the backfield now with Henderson. Jackson looking left. Now going to set up a screen here near side. It's read beautifully by Millwood's defense. Somebody missed a block. And a loss of 2 on the play makes it 4th and 5. Just one man missing a block. That's all that was there between a loss of 2 or 3 and a huge game. And the punt team out late for the Commandos. Caballero finally back at his own 27, and before he can get the kickoff, Millwood calls a timeout. We'll take one as well. 10:22 left to play here in the first quarter. 4th and 6. Cascia punting. Down by 6 when we come back. This is Commando Football.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting. We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet. With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it. Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Banning CS, putting IT all together.
So each team has burned one timeout. Millwood with the early lead thanks to an 86-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. On the opening kick, Caballero standing in his own 28. Good snap. And it's not going to be Caballero, it's going to be Jackson Henderson. And the punt fielded near side, and good downfield coverage up inside the 20 for the Commandos. That's Michael DeSelms, the senior, with the coverage downfield. And a flag back, or up at the 38, and Jackson Henderson is on the ground. I caught it late, but Henderson was in there for the punt, not Dominic Caballero. And right next to where Henderson lies is a penalty marker. So the personal foul on Millwood, helmet-to-helmet contact is the really will be half the distance to the goal, and it brings up first down for Millwood. I want to thank one of our title sponsors for tonight's game, Dr. Zellner. This evening's game is brought to you by Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates. With over 120 years of combined doctoral experience, Dr. Zellner and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal covering an eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. Setting the eye care standard in Tulsa for over 25 years. Visit the doctors at either of their 2 locations and book the exam right away by going online to drzellner.com. First and 10 for Millwood. The run near side across the 20, brought down at the 25. And Sage there on the tackle. Let's see what the penalty is. And it will be a hold on Millwood. Would have been enough for a first down. Another half the distance to the goal, it would appear. No, it was downfield. So half the distance just makes it first and maybe 11. Bryson, the quarterback, with a bad snap, gets hit in the end zone, evades one tackler, and cannot evade another from behind. That's a safety in the back of the end zone. And that looked like Uran that got him from behind. Yes, it was. He's been a playmaker so far through the first 2 games plus. And the bad snap, Cascia makes him pay for it. And I would not have bet my life it would have been 6-2 after 2 minutes and 3 seconds of this game. But that's what we have. Mike, it's an Astros game after the 6th inning. So 6-2 now the score. Millwood will be forced to kick off deep in their own territory. And that is not a strong suit for them. And watching pregame, snapping was not a strong suit either. And we saw it there on that play. A little worried after Bryson broke the first tackle in the back of the end zone that he was going to be able to escape and at least get a throwaway. But he was tripped up by Uran for the safety. And that brings the freshman on for Millwood, Taff. And he'll punt from his own 20. A low, wobbly line drive that's fair caught at the Commando 49. That's DeSelms on the fair catch. So 1st and 10, Cascia at midfield. They'll give them right at midfield to start this drive. 9:56 to play here in the first quarter. The good guys down 6-2. And the Commandos will stay with the 4 wide receiver split, left and right. Henderson looking left, far side. Caught, pushed out of bounds immediately. That's Pixley, the tight end, for a short gain of 3 perhaps. Second and 7. Muggy night here in Tulsa. Luckily, temperature only 81 degrees at game time. Chance of rain in the game tonight. High snap. Henderson crowds it. Quick out, far side. Caught, 40. Pushed out past the first down marker near the 36-yard line. Looked to be Aiden or Bobby Byers. Mike, do you have Byers on that one?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mike. Byers, a speedy junior, your prototypical slot receiver, and does it very well. 1st and 10, Commandos. From the Falcon 38, Henderson rolls to his right, plants, open man. It's Byers again, 28, makes the first man miss, brought down from behind at the 24. Move the chains yet again. 14 yards, Henderson to Byers in the Commando offense. Going through the air here early on, have not attempted a run yet. Mass substitutions for this one. Some discussion by the receivers as they leave the huddle. Empty backfield near hash. 11 on the play clock. Henderson caught again. Spin move at the 20, down near the 16-yard line. That's Andrew Worthen, another junior. And that'll be a gain of 8. So 2nd and 2. 8:31, clock moves. Cascia trying to take the lead here early in the first quarter. Weller in there at the tailback. They'll fake it. And a quick end around at the line of scrimmage. A gain of maybe a half yard. On the first run of the evening for the Commandos. Getting some plays that have not really seen before. Some interesting looks from the Commandos. That was Flynn Sage on that last end around from his tight end spot. Henderson by himself yet again. 3rd and short. Slant knocked down. Good play by the defensive back for Millwood. Intended for Urin at the 14, right at the sticks. And the DB got his arm in. Knocked it down, so it brings up 4th and 2, and Joe sends out the field goal team. And Caballero will be on for a 33-yarder from the right hash. Good snap. Caballero's kick has got plenty of leg, but it's pushed right. No good. Timeout. 7:40 left to play here in the first quarter. The Commandos come up empty after the safety. They put a drive together and can't finish. They trail 6-2.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
First down for Millwood over the right side. Gains about 4. Brings up 2nd and 6 as we approach close to halfway through the first quarter. Millwood team a little different than last year. They lost a lot of talent off that state championship team that went undefeated. 2nd and 6. Cascia showing blitz, and it's going to be a quick out and a great open field tackle at the 22 by Urin. And if Urin doesn't get him there, that may have gone the distance as Cascia was bringing pressure, and Millwood dialed up the right play to combat it. A penalty flag on the field, a sideline warning against the Commandos. Urin on that tackle with a loss of 2. Makes it 3rd and 8. Just the first sideline warning, so no yardage on that penalty. 3rd and 8. And rolling to his right as a quarterback, throwing across his body. He's got it complete at midfield, far side 40, 35-30, at the 20, and pushed out at the 15. You've got to be kidding me. He had him dead to rights on the sack. And with a good arm, threw across his body from the numbers back towards the center of the field, right in the middle of the CH on a line. So 1st and 10 for Millwood. Taff handoff in the backfield to Bryson at the 10, at the 5, tripped up down near the 1. And just like that, Millwood threatening to score again. So 1st and goal for Millwood. Full house set. Fumbled the snap. But Taft picked it back up. Did he get in? Still fighting, yes. The far side official says he crossed the pylon. Cascia thought they knocked it loose, but that was after Bryson punched it through. excuse me, that's Taft. The quarterback, 9, not 5. So 12-2 the score, halfway through the first quarter. And as they will do all night, Millwood on for the 2-point conversion. Bryson in at quarterback. Hard count. Cascia does not bite. They look back for the signals. Trips right. One receiver left. Same formation they had in the last 2-point conversion. Low snap. Bryson has a huge hole up the middle. And he walks it in for the 2-point conversion. 14-2 your score. I want to thank another one of our title sponsors for tonight's broadcast. That's Lifeway Homes, providing the highest quality homes at affordable prices. Family owned and operated. Mike Harrison and his wife, Brenda, have been serving the Tulsa area for over 15 years. You will be blown away by what you can do with a prefab or modular home design nowadays and create your custom home inside and out. Lifeway Homes, helping good people find a great home. LifewayHomes.net. (14-2) the score. Millwood on to kick off. A couple of what-ifs on that last drive for Cascia, as they had Taft dead to rights in the backfield, but could not corral him, and he got away a heck of a pass that spearheaded that drive. Urant reaches back and gets the kickoff back inside his zone 20, up across the 30, knocks a man out of bounds across the 40, and they'll spot him down there. Nice run by Urant.
You are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup, I'll gladly let you fill it up.
On first down, Henderson's first pass, quick out far sideline, will be close to a first down. And it will be enough for a first down as they mark it right at midfield. Worthen with the 10-yard reception. So the Commandos, one play in, back to midfield. 14-2, Millwood leads. Rolling right, looking, pumping, and Henderson's got his man inside the 30, out of bounds at the 26-yard line. That's Aiden Hicks, the freshman. Nice job by Henderson going through his receivers and floating that to a well-covered Hicks. Laid it in there beautifully, and Hicks did a nice job of going up and protecting the football by getting himself between the ball and the defender. Just the way you scripted on that multiple layer rollout, where Henderson's got several options and he found the right one. So the Commandos down to the Millwood 31. And they fake the run. Henderson going deep far left corner for Urant. He's got it. Urant is in. Touchdown, Cascia. What a throw. And Urant with his fourth great play here in the first quarter. "26 yards from Henderson to Zach Urant. And just like that, the Commandos are right back in it. An extra point away from being down by 5 here in the first. What a throw by Henderson. Caballero's extra point right through the uprights. Timeout. 5:10 left to play here in the first quarter. We have ourselves a slugfest. 14-9 the score here on homecoming at Father Hamill Field at Ray Siegfried Stadium. This is Commando.
Is this better?
or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get one pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell him Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
Another one of our title sponsors tonight, Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. Brought to you by Route 66 Implants and Periodontics, located at 4545 South Harvard. Route 66 Dental. Periodontologist who's just as much fun as he is professional. You can reach him at 918-749-1850. Don't forget, Dr. Wong at Route 66 Implants, 918-749-1850. That's Route, the number 6 implants.com. Squib kick hits Millwood in the face mask, and they are lucky to jump back on it at the 31-yard line. And that's where the Falcons will take over to start this drive. And the Commandos, with a lot of momentum, needing to get a stop here. Taff out of the shotgun. Running back to his left, and they will keep it on the ground, looking for room and finding nothing at the 35. Lunges forward back to the original line of scrimmage. Dylan Wilson there on the tackle. The junior wrapped him up and rode him down. No gain. They met him 2 yards deep. Good job by Goodwin, the running back, just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10. Millwood in their road whites with blue sleeves and blue pants. Snap back, end around, near side, stuck there. You're in, drops him at the 30. Wilson there, Henderson there. Everybody else for the defense almost there. DeSelms there on the stop as well. Containment, exactly what it should be. Didn't let him get outside, forced him back to the inside, and that's where the rest of the group was there to meet him. Loss of a yard and a half brings up 3rd and almost 12, so inside 4 minutes. Here in the first quarter, the Commandos down 14-9 to the visiting Falcons. Taft going to keep it on the quarterback keeper, breaks a tackle at the 35, but brought down at the 40, and 2 yards shy of a first down. Wilson there on the stop. So 4th and 2, what does Millwood want to do here? Looks like they, well, it's hard to tell because their quarterback is their punter. They may try a hard snap. They have tried that twice already tonight, and it has worked once. 2 receivers right, 1 left from the near hash. Low snap. Looking to keep it is Taff, and he gets up near the first down marker. It's going to be close. He stuck the ball out the last minute, and I think that might have got it for him. It's touching the 42. And they're going to say it is enough for a first down. Joe can't believe it. I think all he wanted was just a measurement. You got to give credit to Millwood, though, and especially Taft for that second effort. He was stopped, and it was pure effort that got him the first down. So 1st and 10, Millwood, clock moving, 2:54 and counting here in the first quarter. Millwood moving into a little bit of south breeze. Low snap. Taft picks it up between his legs, looking, rolling to his right, has a man downfield, way overthrown. Incomplete. Coach Franklin obviously confident in his offense to go for it from their own 40 here in the first quarter. That or not as confident in his defense. One of the two. They faked the quick out and a slant thrown low, incomplete. Nice coverage there by Henderson. Sage dropping inside there as well. Stops the clock, 2:37 to play here in the first. Here on homecoming, a long first quarter, but plenty of action. 14-9 the score. And the officials calling a timeout. So while they figure out what they're doing, we'll take a quick timeout as well. 2:37 to play here in the first. The Commandos down 14-9. This is Commando football.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm going to make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best.
And welcome back. Third down keeper by the quarterback. A 2-yard gain brings up 4th and 8 for Millwood. And does not appear to be a punt formation. Low snap, looking, picks it up finally. Taft, not a whole lot of pressure. Going to heave it downfield, and Cascia should just knock it down, and they do. The smart play, so Cascia gets the ball at the Millwood 44-yard line. Wow. Interesting. With a minute 43 left to play here in the first quarter. And up by 5. They go for it on 4th and 8. So Cascia takes over 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, fake the quick out. Henderson looking downfield, looking for Aiden Hicks, and it's incomplete. Nice coverage downfield. Man-to-man coverage. The DB was step for step with Hicks. And Henderson just put a little too much on it. So stops the clock with a minute 36 to play. Cascia down 14-9. Jackson, quick pass. Ooh, slip, caught, and immediately down. Byers, the receiver, tried to make a quick cut, and with this humidity, slipped on the turf. So a short gain brings up 3rd and 7 from the Millwood 41. Special thanks to our friends at Video Revolution, helping you with cutting-edge electronics since 1982. Specializing in home theater installations, repairs, and media conversions, and now creating communication solutions for Oklahoma businesses as well. Henderson on 3rd down. Byers through his hands, intercepted, and a hold at the 40 that nobody called. A return down inside the 40, 35-30, and it's going to go for a touchdown. There is a flag down finally back at the 40. Thank you. That was a tip drill. So while the officials sort out the penalties, there's one in the middle of the field and before the interception and one after. Again, a special thanks to Video Revolution. They carry a long list of premium brand electronics as well. You can join the revolution at Video Revolution, 7030 South Lewis Avenue, or go to videorevolution.com or give them a call, 495-0586. So the officials with a lot to sort out here. Pass thrown high through the hands of the receiver, and Millwood with the interception. The flag is in the area of holding, or the first flag that was thrown. So a personal foul on Cascia. That was declined. The hold on the return, the interception return at the 39, will push it back to the 29. And Millwood takes over there. 46 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. The Commandos down 14-9. So again, the Commandos get a drive going, but just cannot finish it off. Both teams 1-1 coming into week 3. District play starts next week. We'll be on the road on first down. Millwood end around looking for room and not finding a lot there. Another flag down. You're in there on the tackle. And while they sort that out, again, a special thanks to another one of our sponsors for tonight's game, Emerson Orthodontics and Dr. Clint Emerson. Dr. Emerson is a really great guy who loves to see Tulsans smile. He was voted the #1 orthodontist in the Tulsa area. They offer safe and gentle treatment options to give you customized individual care that you deserve. They also have invisible treatment with the Invisalign for teens and adults. 2 locations in Broken Arrow and Midtown. You can get them online at emersonbraces.com. Taff will keep it up the middle, nothing there. In fact, he's going to lose about 3. And that'll be the last play of the first quarter. And it'll be a 3rd and 15 for the Falcons when we come back. That's the end of one here on Homecoming. An eventful quarter, but one that finds the Commandos on the wrong side. Through the first quarter, the Commandos down by 5, 14-9. As we start the second, this is Commando football.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm going to make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
And welcome back. They are honoring some of the past state champions. Mike, did you go to the gathering last night?
Yes, I did.
How was it?
It was great.
Was it?
Good time, yeah.
I think Joe said all the previous state champion teams were there. So 89, 99, and then 07, 8, and 9 were all there. Unfortunately. Who? Oh, was Stockton there? Coach Stockton was there. Oh, wow. They brought everybody out, didn't they? Yep. Well, good. So in honor of homecoming, great chance for all the past state champions. And, of course, Mike and I privileged to be part of 3 of those. And it's another 9-year. So I'm sure that was mentioned last night. All right, so we got some work to do, and let's make it happen. 3rd, and we'll call it 14. for Taff and company. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Cascia showing pressure up the middle. Good snap to Taff this time. Looking near side the entire time. Short pass complete, 35-yard line and down immediately. Shadowed in coverage by Worthen, the junior, but not near enough for a first down. However, Millwood has been known to go for it. Did not work out well the last time. Oh, and a flag down. Did not see that. So, let's see. Are they asking, was it an illegal procedure? Yes, and Joe has the option to decline the penalty, and he does. So, at the 34, makes it 4th and a little more than 5. From their own 34, and they are going to punt, and now Cascia trying to figure out what they're doing, and Joe says just keep the defense on the field, and not wanting to risk too many men on the field, Cascia calls a timeout. I want to give a special thanks to Banning and BCS, Banning Contracting Services, a proud sponsor of tonight's game. Banning, a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business with a staff that includes 33% military veterans. They are committed to flawless execution and 100% customer satisfaction. Based in Tulsa, Banning CS offers the highest quality and best cost IT, telecommunications solutions, providing services to government contracts all over the world. They are the industry leader in technology, design, and installation. Banning CS, putting IT all together. BanningCS.com on the old internet, or 918-394-4450. That's 918-394-4450, or BanningCS.com. Special thanks to those guys for being involved in the broadcast, and hopefully a broadcast that ends with a win here on Homecoming. After the Cascia timeout, Millwood decides they want to go for it. They send a man in motion, and it's going to be the quarterback keeper once again, and he will not get it this time. He's going to be a yard shy, is Taft. He made it close, but not enough. So Millwood turns it over. Yeah, not close. Let's go. There we go. He's a yard and a half shy. And they mark it, so the Commandos with yet great field position one more time. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Hicks splits right. Byers and Westbrook to the left. Henderson looks left. Now he's going to roll to the right. Off his back foot. Intended for Weller out of the flat. Well overthrown, incomplete. And a nice throw by one of the members from the state championship team that are grouped over there together. Mike, in that group that stands between the 17 and the 23, just dripping with talent and success over there. Tell you what, that 07-08 or that 07-08-09 run was something to behold. I'll tell you that. Henderson on second down, pass incomplete. At the feet of the intended receiver, Worthen. Somebody is not on the same page. Henderson expected him to break out of his route earlier. So 2 quick incompletions, and this drive that started at the Falcon 38 is dangerously close to not turning out so great. Plenty of time, 13 on the play clock. And again, Henderson's pass fired to nobody. And that may have been the most disjointed series I remember seeing from this Commando team in a while. Nobody on the same page. And again, Cascia with how many runs tonight, Mike? Runs. How many runs tonight? One run tonight. Wow. Henderson stays in to punt, rugby style, end over end, bounces at the 7, and rolls a few yards too far into the end zone. So Millwood takes over on their own 20. Oh, man, you're going to want that one back. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Looking for room at the middle, and now he will keep it. The pass thrown and knocked down at the 45. Henderson cannot believe he couldn't corral it at the Commando 45. Taft just threw it up for anybody, hoping his guy could out-athlete our guy. Not a good choice, but he got away with it. Falls incomplete. And that's the story of the first half right there. Just missed opportunities and almost. Cascia just almost thus far. Plenty of time to line it out. We're still only a minute, a quarter and a minute. High snap to Taft. Running back trying to cover it. It looks like Cascia may jump on it near the goal line. Let's see. It is a mad scramble inside the 2. The officials trying to sort it out. And how did he get back on it at the 2? You've got to be kidding me. Again, as we were just talking, so close. And they'll spot it inside the 1 at the half-yard line. So 3rd and 29 and a half for Millwood. Clock moving, 10:45 to play here in the first half. In what has been an eternal first 13 and a half minutes of football. Millwood looking for a sign. They're probably going to run the clock down and call a timeout so they can think about what they want to do on 3rd and 29 and a half, and they will. So we'll take a timeout as well. 10:19 to play here in the first half. Millwood with 3rd and 30. When we come back, the Commandos down by 5. This is Commando.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting. We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS.
Putting IT all together. Welcome back. Also want to thank another one of our title sponsors. That's Lifeway Homes, providing you the highest quality homes at affordable prices. Family owned and operated for over 15 years. You'll be blown away by what you can do with a prefab or modular home design today. They're helping good people find great homes. Create your custom home inside and out at Lifeway Homes. That's lifewayhomes.net, 918-621-4663. So 3rd and 30. Millwood trying to get Cascia to jump. And let's see if it was successful. They have nothing to lose except a quarter of a yard. Nope. So it's 3rd and 29 3/4 of a yard. The snaps from center have been a problem. That's why Millwood finds themselves in the hole that they have right now. It'll be a keeper up the middle on 3rd and long, and the Commandos not full. A gain of 4. And that gives Millwood a little bit of room to at least attempt a punt. And this should be interesting. Lots of looking around for Millwood. 3 seconds on the play clock. And they do not get it off. So back to the 2-yard line. Lots of exciting plays tonight. There's been a lot of idle time as well. A rainbow snap. Punt is off. And Peter. A fortuitous bounce gets Millwood across their own 25 to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Commandos will take over. $14-9 to score, 9:19 to play here in the first half. One back, and Cascia will keep it on the ground. That's Jace Ward, a freshman, with the draw play and a yard perhaps for Ward. 2nd and 9. Henderson, good snap, looking to his left. He's going for the end zone and has his man. Does he get a foot down? He caught it. Did he get a foot down? They're going to say no. Oh, Worthen caught it and just could not get the first foot down in the end zone. Again, just close, but not there. Brings up 3rd and 9. Third and 9, Henderson rolling to his right, trying to find a man across the middle, and it will be intercepted. Ill-advised throw by Jackson. Forced it in there to Urent. And another turnover for the Commandos. And they have now started their last 2 drives inside the Falcon 35 and have come away with nothing both times. Have also missed a field goal tonight. Tonight's game brought to you by Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. Located at 4545 South Harvard Avenue, Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. Schedule your appointment with Dr. David Wong, a board-certified periodontologist. You can reach him at 918-749-1850. That's 918-749-1850. Low snap. Taft keeps it up the middle, breaks the first tackle, still on his feet, still dragging tacklers up to the 28-yard line. Gain of 8. Tough run there by Taft. So 2nd and 2. Bad snap. Taft has to reach down, and he falls back on it right as he is hammered to the turf by Wilson, the linebacker. So a chance here for Cascia to get the defense off the field and try to get some good field position yet again. Third and 8. Taft fakes the handoff. Pump fakes. He's going to roll near side across the 25. Hit at the 28. Pushed out at the 30. Pixley there on the tackle near side. And that's going to be close to a first down. Let's see. All he had to do was hit the 30 because it was a touchback. And he did. So a first down. Trips right. Taft, quick out. Has a man in the flat. And diving forward for a gain of 4. Wide receiver for Millwood. 2nd and 6 as we approach midway through the second quarter. Millwood up 14-9. Taft feeling some pressure, trying to buy some time, evades the rush, steps across the 30, brought down from behind, horse collar at the 40. And that'll be enough for a first down. Wilson there on the tackle, and Wilson comes up a little gamey. And I said horse collar there. I meant that grabbed him from behind by his neck and slammed him down on an official horse collar. Just enough for a first down. Millwood putting together a little drive here. 1st and 10 from their own 41. Again through the air. And this time Taft is going to be dropped back at the 36-yard line. J.J. Peters and Grant Phillips there combining on the stop. Be a loss of 5.5. Now, I actually got decent spot there on that sack. I figured they'd stop him or spot it at the 36, but just inside the 35. So we will take that as we approach the 5-minute mark here in the first half. 2nd and 15 for the Falcons. Pass near side, caught and dropped almost immediately, shy of the 40. Sage in on the tackle along with Pixley here near side. At the 38th. Brings up 3rd and long now. Cascia needing a stop. This has been one of the few sustained drives, maybe the only one that Millwood's had thus far. The opening kickoff was returned for a touchdown. Then they had a big play drive. And nothing consistent since. The pass on 3rd down, near side at the 35, and dropped there by Worthen, who could not hang on to the pick. And that's 3 that I promise you these guys will tell you they should have had here in the first half. As Taft has made a habit of just chunking it up and seeing if his guy can come down with it. And thus far, he's gotten lucky. So it stops the clock with 4:17 to play in Millwood. It appears will punt. Nice punt by Millwood. You're in, catches it at the 30 on the run near side across the 40 and out at the 41. So nice run by Zach. The Commandos again with nice field position, this time at their own 41. Trailing by 5. This is Commando.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
And welcome back. Jake Weller with his first carry of the evening gets 2 on first down. Quickly back up to the line of scrimmages. Cascia still with plenty of time. Henderson, again, not on the same page with his wide receivers. Incomplete on the far side. And we're probably pretty lucky that a couple of those, the 3 we had on the last drive and that one, were not picked off. I don't remember seeing our guys off the page like this before, Mike. Just not synced up. So 3rd and 8. Henderson again through the air, and the pass is caught near far side at the 45 and down there. That's Byers with the catch, and he checks out. He comes up a little gimpy. Clock stops, 3:40. Now clock moving. Cascia has plenty of time. No need to rush here. Plenty of time. From the Millwood 45. Quick slant, far side. And it's incomplete. Hits the carpet. Far side at the 40. And it'll stop the clock at 3:25 to play. Commandos break the huddle with 15 on the play clock. Lots of late movement and figuring out where everybody goes. 2nd and 10. Quick out. 45. Still trying to find some room on the far side and drug down near the 42-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 3. This evening's game brought to you by Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates with over 120 years of combined doctoral experience. Dr. Zellner and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal covering an eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. Only $99. Setting the eye care standard in Tulsa for over 25 years. That's Dr. Zellner and Associates. 3rd down, caught at the 35, and down to the 33-yard line is Hicks, the freshman. Don't forget, you can visit both of Dr. Z's locations, or you can book this exam right away by going online to drzellner.com. So 1st and 10. From the 33 of Millwood. Flags down. I don't think Cascia got set. Yep. We are in way too much of a hurry with still 2.5 minutes left. And at the Millwood 33. Way too much in a hurry. Got plenty of time. I mean, hell, we still have 2 timeouts and the clock stops on every 1st down. So 1st and 15 from the Millwood 38. The Commandos down by 5 as we're approaching 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Weller stays in their left of Jackson Henderson, the quarterback. Good snap back, plenty of protection. Far side for Byers, and it is just through his hands. The DB for Millwood, Jimmy Harris, may have got his fingertips on it. Looked like Jackson had just dropped it right in the hands of Byers. And another close call for Cascia here in the first half. Each team with 1 offensive touchdown. Millwood returned the opening kick for a touchdown. And right after that, Cascia sacked the quarterback for a safety. Millwood getting plenty of pressure on Henderson, and he's dropped way back at the Millwood 48-yard line. They brought some extra pressure one of the few times tonight, and the result, Henderson nowhere to go, and wisely just ate the football. The Commandos need to get to the 23-yard line. They are at the 48. My public school education tells me that's 25 yards on third down, Mike. And Joe going to let the clock run down. Yep, we'll take a timeout. 1:20 on the clock. We'll take a quick timeout. 3rd and 25 for Cascia. Down by 5 when we come back. This is
the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup, I'll gladly let you fill it up.
So 1:20 left to play here in the first half, 3rd and 25. Again, special thanks to our friends over at Video Revolution, helping you with cutting-edge electronics since 1982. Specializing in home theater installations, repairs, and media conversions, and now creating commercial solutions for Oklahoma businesses, too. Join the revolution at videorevolution.com. Byers has a step, caught at the 20, at the 15, at the 10, breaks a tackle at the 5. He's in there. Looky there. Out of nowhere, 3rd and 25. And Henderson goes 48 with Byers to get the lead. I'll take it. 15-14 to score. Wow. That changed everything real quick. The Commandos just could not get anything going consistently on offense. And again, it's been a game of big plays, and yet another one. And Cascia going for 2, which I personally don't like. Chasing points this early, but let's see if it pays off. Henderson, no, it will not. DB got his hand in, knocks it down, incomplete. Cascia wanted the flag, but I think it was a nice play by the DB. We'll take a timeout. 1:12 left to play here in the first half. The Commandos, with that 48-yard touchdown pass, go up by 1. They lead 15-14. This is Commando football.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get 1 pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
Evidently, I owe Mike Porter $100. 15-14 to score. Cascia about to kick off. A back-and-forth game. Again, it started off with a bang for Millwood as they returned the opening kick for a touchdown. And then Cascia got a safety. A kick, one hop, fielded on the line drive by Millwood, looking for room across the 35, tripped up by Urin at the 40, and that's where Millwood will start. Another one of our sponsors for tonight's game, Emerson Orthodontics. Dr. Emerson is a great guy who loves to see Tulsans smile. You can understand why. He was voted the #1 orthodontist in the Tulsa area, offering safe and gentle treatment options to give you customized individual care you deserve. Invisible treatment with Invisalign for teens and adults. 2 locations in Broken Arrow and Midtown. You can find them online at emersonbraces.com or call 918-459-0092. That's emersonbraces.com. So the Falcons start from their own 40. If the scoreboard's correct, they have 1 timeout left. Cascia up by 1, trips left from the near hash. Taft with a running back to his right, steps up to elude pressure, and he's across midfield at the 40, 35, hops over a tackler at the 30, stiff arms a man at the 10, and finally down at the 3. And just like that, this game of big plays and ebbs and flows yet again. So first and goal from the, we'll call it the 2. Clock moving inside 40 seconds. Millwood now up to the line of scrimmage. Full house backfield. Last time they kept it. Let's see what they do. Nope, they'll give it to the tailback, and he's stuffed at the 3 and pushed back from there. It'll be a loss of a yard, maybe a yard and a half. And after that run, Millwood will burn a timeout. We'll take another quick timeout as well. 25 seconds left to play here in the first half. Millwood threatening to go back on top. Cascia leads by...
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm going to make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
So 15-14 the score. 25 seconds left to play here in the first half. Cascia will get the ball to start the second half. Millwood had it first and goal at the 2, and they lost 2 on the first down run and burnt their last time out. Let's see if they resort to a pass after they can figure out who's supposed to be on the field. A receiver checks in late for Millwood after a timeout. Now here comes somebody else. They can't figure out who's supposed to be on there. Too many men on the field. The snap back and dropped at the 15. There's a fumble. Let's see who hops on it. Cascia hops on it at the 16-yard line. After the timeout, as Glenn Sage comes up with the football, he was there along with Owen Pazzo. The flag will be for too many men on the field. After a timeout, Millwood came out and had no idea who was supposed to be where. Just total lack of focus. Everybody was lost. And Taft, the quarterback, was so worried about who was supposed to be where. By the time he got the snap, nobody knew what they were doing. And just like that, after the fumble, Cash will be more than happy to take a knee and go to half up by 1. Just when it appeared that Millwood was going to jump back on top. So a touchdown-saving tackle there late in the first half, and Cascia heads to the locker room up by 1. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll go over the first half stats and give you all the halftime festivities. Here on Homecoming, the Commandos up by 1 over the defending state champ Falcons. 15-14 to score. This is Command.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting. We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS,
putting IT all together.
You are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup, I'll gladly let you fill it up.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get one pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
Introducing now the 2019 Homecoming Coronation. Representing the freshman class is Kate Miracle.
Welcome back to Homecoming. The Commandos up 15-14 over Millwood. A quick rundown of the first half stats brought to you by Mike Porter Incorporated. First downs, each team with 6. The Commandos with only 4 carries in the first half. 4 of 30 plays were rushes. 4 carries for -7. That includes a sack. However, through the air, 14 of 26 for 176 yards. Henderson does have 2 interceptions, though. Millwood through the air, 5 of 10 for 69 yards. Running the football, 22 carries for 87 yards. Both teams with 2 punts. Millwood has fumbled the football 5 times, only lost 1 of them. The Commandos 1 penalty for 5 yards, Millwood 5 for 27. So 156 yards of offense for Millwood, 169 yards of offense for Cascia. And a quick rundown of the Cascia stats. Henderson again through the air, 14 of 26 for 176 yards. His leading receiver, Byers, 6 catches for 96 yards. That includes a 48-yard touchdown. Uren, 1 catch, 26 yards. That was a touchdown. Wortham, 3 catches, 21 yards. Aiden Hicks, 2 catches, 33 yards. And Uren also has 56 yards in returns. Leading rusher for Millwood, that's Taft, the quarterback, 17 carries, 71 yards, 17 for 71. And then again, through the air, 69 yards, but 62 of those came on 1 pass. And about 15, 20 minutes left here at halftime as they introduce the homecoming court. I'm sure those of you who want to stick around will have great video of the homecoming and halftime festivities. The Commandos gave them reason to cheer here in the first half. As we take the halftime break, the Commandos lead by 1. When we start the second half, Cascia will receive as they wrap up non-district play here in 2019 and look forward to going on the road next week. But one more half in front of us tonight against the defending state champs. The Cascia Commandos lead the Falcons from Millwood by 1. 15-14 to score at the half. We'll be back with the second half after this.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting. We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Banning CS, putting IT all together.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm gonna make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Sandra Jervis, and sister to Morgan Dryer, class of 2015. Kate is a member of Spirit Club, National Honor Society, a parent of the Villanova House, and on the Gold Honor Roll. She plays and serves as a captain on both the Cascia Hall varsity soccer and basketball teams, as well as her competitive soccer team.
I didn't know we were using mine.
At the University of Kansas, where she will play college soccer.
Okay.
Freshman Kate is Luke Lawson. Luke is the son of Jonathan and Amy Lawson, and the brother of Jude Lawson, a member of the Cascia Hall class of 2024. He is on the member of the Family Media Club on the Silver Honor Roll, and is also on our basketball and soccer teams. Next up is Olivia Nally. Olivia is the daughter of Chris and Jessica Nally, and sister to Carter Nally, class of 2022. Olivia is a member of the National Honor Society, Chai Club, Key Club, Spirit Club, Youth Philanthropy Initiative, and the varsity soccer team. Olivia is also head of the Freshman Mentor Program on the Gold Honor Roll, communications chair for the Science and Research team, and serves as our Student Council President. Escorting Olivia is Connor Wood. Connor is the son of Kelly and Diane Wood. He is the brother of Claire Wood, class of 2012. Connor is the president of the French Club and a member of both the Student Council and the Investment Club. He is on the Gold Honor Roll, and Connor is a member of Cascia Hall tennis team. Next we have Sophie Pazzo. Sophie is the daughter of Gina and Steve Pazzo. She is sister to Owen Pazzo, class of 2023. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Golden Honor Roll, Youth Philanthropy Initiative, Dog Club, Shot Club, Student Council, Safe Team, and Medical Exploration Club. She is also our Key Club Treasurer, Green Team President, and Science Research Vice President. Cheers on our varsity cross-country and track teams. Escorting Sophie tonight is Jack Miracle. He is the son of Jennifer and Jason Miracle. He's also the brother to Kate Miracle, Cascia Hall class of 2023. He's a member of Student Council on the Silver Honor Roll Chess Club, president of the Chinese Club, Debate Club, and a student mentor. He is a nationally ranked member of the speech and debate team and serves as the team captain. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's homecoming queen, Sophie Pazzo. Sports fans, one more big round of applause for your 2019 homecoming court. No, you're not.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting. We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS,
putting IT all together.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get one pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
Are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup, I'll gladly let you fill it up.
you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm gonna make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
The wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup. I'll gladly let you fill it up.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm gonna make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting. We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS.
Putting IT all together.
Welcome back. Just a little over a minute away before we start the second half. The Commandos up by 1. Late first half. Drama on both sides. The Commandos on 3rd and long got a 48-yard bomb from Henderson to Byers. Left Millwood with plenty of time to retaliate. And they did on a long run down to the 2-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle by Cascia in the next play. The Commandos dumped Millwood for a 2-yard loss. And Millwood burned their last timeout. And coming out of that timeout, Millwood had no idea who was supposed to be on the field or where. And through all that confusion, the snap came back to Taft, the quarterback, and another bad snap again. A bunch of those so far in the first half for Millwood. But a bad snap. Taft could not jump on it. Back around the 15. And Cascia knelt down to go in at half, up by 1. Cascia leads in total yards. Both teams have been a bit sloppy at times. Not a very fluid game. Cascia with 30 offensive plays and only 3 called runs. So 10% of the plays were called runs in the first half. So we're about ready to start the second half. And Cascia couldn't remember which side they were supposed to receive on. They'll get the wind behind their backs here in the third. Walking down out of the press box at half. It is a bit brisk, probably 15 miles an hour out of the south tonight. Cloudy, muggy. Game time temperature 81. It's probably stayed there throughout the game. Homecoming 2019. As the Commandos got all 5 of their state championship teams together last night and then again tonight for homecoming weekend. Let's see if we can thank them for their achievements with a win tonight. Second half underway. A deep onside kick that Cascia absolutely botches, and Millwood recovers the ball at the 41. Wow. Excuse me, the Cascia 42. Oh, my gosh. Nice placement on the kick in the no man's land, but there's got to be more urgency to hop on the football if you're on the return team. So 1st and 10, Taft looks like he's going to keep it, then rolls, and he will keep it up the middle. Breaks out of the first tackle. Great. Near side 30, 25, and upended at the 24, 23 by Byers. And Byers cramping. That is 7 or 8 times that we've just tried to spin somebody to the ground, and each time Taft has spun right out of it and accounted for easily more than 100 yards of offense after that. So as they attend to Byers on the near side with that cramp, good time to thank Banning CS for their sponsorship of tonight's broadcast. A service-disabled, veteran-owned, small business with a staff that includes 33% military veterans. Based in Tulsa, Banning CS offers the highest quality and best cost IT telecommunications solutions, providing services to government contracts all over the world. They are committed to flawless execution and 100% customer satisfaction. They are also the industry leader in technology, design, and installation. Banning CS, putting IT all together. You can go to their website at banningcs.com or give them a shout, 918-394-4450, 918-394-4450. And it may be more than just a cramp for Byers as he comes off on the near side, or just a very, very stiff cramp trying to work out. It looked like he got up after the tackle, like he was trying to stretch it out, then went back down to the ground. But they bring the golf cart over to him here on the near side. So after that broken tackle, Millwood 1st and 10 from the Cascia 23. Taft fakes to the tailback and keeps it, spins out of one tackle, dives inside the 15, down to the 12. That'll be enough for another first down. And this time they will keep it on the ground, right up the middle. Gashing inside the 10, inside the 5, down to the 4 is Bryson. DeSelms on the tackle. So 2nd and about 2 from the 4 for the Falcons. Cascia leads by 1 early on here in the 3rd quarter. Taft going to keep it over the left side. He's hit and falls forward down near the goal line inside the 1, but not quite there. But it'll be enough for a first down. So 1st and goal for Millwood. All of this after Cascia was to receive the opening kick, and they did. And Millwood executed a nice, deep little onside that Cascia did not recover. Millwood was right there, and that started this drive. And the Falcons trying to convert. And let's see if they did squirt in on first down. Bryson, did he get in? No, just shy of the goal line. So 2nd and goal. Little miscommunication there between Taft and Bryson, the quarterback and running back, after the snap. Taft comes over to the sideline to get the call. Plenty of time on the play clock as it just now hits 18. He's now under center with Bryson behind him. Should be a sneak. Let's see. And it will be. Trying to find room on the left side, and yes, he'll get in there. And with 9:46 to play here in the third quarter, Millwood, after the kickoff recovery to start the second half, dents the scoreboard, and they're back on top 20-15. Very flat effort on that drive. Millwood on for the two-point conversion. And again, same formation as they have had each time for the two-point conversion. This time the split in goes in motion. High snap. Simon up the middle, squirts through. Yes, he gets in there before his knee hits the ground. The two-point conversion is good. Timeout, 9:46 to play here in the third quarter. Millwood back on top, 22-15. This is Commando.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
(22-15) the score. Millwood now for the kickoff for the second time here in the second half. Let's hope we cover it a little better. Same kind of kick, and it will be slid under and fair caught at the 45-yard line. That's Nick Choquette, the junior. At the 46, so good field position for the Commandos to start this drive. Down by 7. Again, Cascia had 2 drives that started inside the Millwood 35 in the first half. Both of those resulted in no points. Also missed a 33-yard field goal and went for 2 on a touchdown and did not get it. So lots of points they've lost tonight. Henderson eludes the first tackler, gets it to Urin at the 48. He's hit immediately after the 2-yard gain. Looked like the DN for Millwood was offsides, but no flag. He was on Henderson in no time after the snap. Got a great jump. So lucky to get anything out of that play after Henderson spun away from his tackle. 2nd and 8 near midfield. Two receivers left, 2 to the right. Left is where they look, and it is caught at the 45-yard line of Millwood. That's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. That's Trent Westbrook, a senior, on the catch. But third and a very manageable half yard. I want to thank Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. Tonight's game brought to you as one of our title sponsors. Tell you a little bit more about Dr. David Wong here in just a second. On 3rd and short, Cascia keeps it on the ground and loses a yard, so it'll be 4th and about 2. Let's see what Joe decides to do. Go see Dr. Wong over at Route 66 Dental. They are equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging. Already back to pass. Caught at the 40. That's going to be a first down. Down to the 35 as Cascia got to the line quick. And Millwood and myself not expecting it, but it worked. And Cascia getting back to the line of scrimmage quickly again. That was Wortham on the catch. He limps off. Henderson with the empty backfield. Looking near side, caught at the 30 and fumbled. Picked up on the bounce at the 40. Midfield, It's a foot race that Millwood is going to win. You've got to be kidding me. Could not have got a better bounce on the fumble. And no flags. Jiminy Christmas. Two receivers in the area. I'm not sure who the pass was supposed to go to. It was caught. But then fighting for extra yards, Millwood strips it. Wow. Don't forget to go see Dr. David Wong over there at Route 66 Dental at 4545 South Harvard. Don't forget they are equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. You can schedule your appointments by calling 918-749-1850, 918-749-1850, or Route66implants.com. Millwood on for the two-point conversion. Up 28-15. Bryson going to keep it, and he's not touched as he waltzes into the end zone for the two-point conversion. 30-15. Timeout, 7:44 left to play. Here in the third quarter, Cascia all of a sudden in a hole after halftime. This is Commando football.
Are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup. I'll gladly let you fill it up.
So 60 yards on the return, on the fumble return for Bryson, who doubles as a DB. And the Commandos find themselves in a deep hole. 30-15. Cascia led at the half, 15-14. Short kick, again, fielded on the run backwards by Choquette at the 36. He's hit immediately at the 38. And that's where the Commandos will start this drive with 7:39 to play here in the third quarter. And needing some kind of drive and an answer. Henderson has gone the way at quarterback, and the Commandos have gone almost exclusively through the air tonight. Very few runs. From the near hash, Weller in there to the right of Henderson. They'll keep it with Weller over the left side. Nice hard run by Jake. Gets up to the 42, gain of 4. And Cascia up to the line very quickly. One of the defensive players trying to put his shoe on for Millwood. Shotgun snap. Henderson going to keep it. Slides down at the 45 and is hit after he slides. No flag. And the slide started at the 44, so a minimal gain. Third and about 4 now for Cascia. Henderson yelling at the official. He can't believe he didn't get a call after getting hit when he slid. I think some of that is just frustration with the two quick touchdowns that Millwood's put on Cascia here to start the second half. Worthen and Hicks split left. Westbrook to the right. Pass caught by Worthen. Forward progress to the 49. Nice job by Andrew to hang on to the football after he got belted hard. But it moves the chains up to the 49. I want to thank Lifeway Homes, another at affordable prices. Family owned and operated. Mike Harrison and his wife, Brenda, have been serving the Tulsa area for over 15 years. .net, nice run by Weller. He bounces it out left, trying to find room up the middle after that cut and gets down to the 46. Again, Lifeway Homes want to thank them. You'll be blown away by what you can do with a prefab or modular home design today. You can create your custom home inside and out. Go see them at lifewayhomes.net. Second and short, slant, incomplete. One of the few times tonight that Zach Urin has not made a play. Looked like he just trying to run with the football before he caught it. Would have been close to a first down after coming down with it and taking a stride or two. It stops the clock with 5:39. Cash it down 30-15. Jackson signals Weller back beside him and draw play out of the shotgun. Weller puts his head down, still moving. Nice hard run. Gets him down to the 39. That'll move the chains. And this is exactly the kind of drive that Cascia needed after two quick scores by Millwood. Slant pass, left side, caught. Still diving for some extra room is Urin. He redeems himself after the last one that he dropped. So Zach gets 9 on that quick pass. Cascia getting back up to the line of scrimmage quickly. 2 tight end set. Pump fake. Jackson going for the end zone. Has a man at the 2, and it's dropped. It is dropped at the 2. Right in his hands. That looks like Urin, who cannot believe he dropped it. And it wouldn't have mattered. So holding on the play. Takes it all the way back to the Millwood 45. So 2nd and 16. Weller out of the pistol. 3 trips to the right. Trying to set up a screen, and Weller gets it, but brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 3. And 3rd and 20. Oh, my, oh, my. It's one of those plays that you set up a few plays ahead. And they couldn't convert. Henderson throws off his back foot for Weller, and it's caught. Flags down. I think they're going to get offensive pass interference. Let's see. The officials are talking. Nope, it's going to be defensive pass interference. So nice catch there by Jake. Cascia will decline the penalty. I don't know why they're even asking Joe if they want to accept it. It was enough for a first down. I thought Jake got away with a little bit of a push there, but obviously the 2 officials saw it a lot different than I did. Weller stays in there, moves from his slot left position back next to Henderson. Up the middle, Weller gets maybe a yard. Down inside the 19 of Millwood. 3:58 on the clock. Cascia trails 30-15. So 2nd and 9 from the 19. Cascia now taking their time, breaking the huddle. 3:32, clock moves. Commandos down by 15. Trips left, 1 receiver right. Henderson with the good snap, plenty of time. Deep corner of the end zone, and it is dropped. Intended for Urin. In the front corner of the end zone, he could not hang on to it. Nice protection up front by the offensive line. Henderson had plenty of time. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 9. Lots of substitutions on this play for Cascia. 2 receivers left. Offset eye out of the shotgun. Henderson again going for the far corner of the end zone, and for Andrew Wortham, who's back in there, and it's incomplete. Brings up 4th and 9 from the Millwood 19. It's a long pass from the near side hash to the far corner of the end zone. Unsuccessful on those 2 attempts. 9 on the play clock. Empty backfield. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Henderson rolling and gets hit from behind. And it's a turnover on downs. And Millwood takes over. I want to thank Dr. Zellner, one of the proud sponsors for tonight's game. Over 120 years of combined doctoral experience, Dr. Z and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal covering an eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. They have been setting the eye care standard in Tulsa for over 25 years. You can see them at either location, on Harvard at 749 2020 or on Memorial at 461 2020. Or go see them online at drzellner.com. Millwood with some reserves in. And on first down, they'll keep it on the grounds. Gain of 2, but flags litter the field. 3:02 to play here in the third. Millwood leads by 15. 16 unanswered points here in the second half for the visiting Falcons. As Cascia went in to half here at homecoming, up by 1, 15-14. Personal foul, chop block. Well, at least it's a big penalty on Millwood. We'll take it. I'm not too proud to beg, Mike. I'm not too proud to beg. So first and forever for Millwood. High snap. And he'll keep it with Bison on the ground, and he falls down at the 12. They need to get up to the 37-yard line for a first down. So second and 25. So second and 25. Millwood gets the play in from the sideline. And they are sticking with Taff at quarterback and Bryson to his right, the running back. Looking downfield on second and forever, and it is intercepted at the 40. Shoveled back by Choquette. The 35-30, spun down at the 29 is Westbrook. What a pitch by Choquette on the interception. A gain an extra 20 yards. And a flag down. Let's see what we got there. The injured Falcon player up. Let's see what the flag is. Cassia's offense is on the field. So while they sort all this out, we'll take a quick timeout Cascia with the pick. They're going to back him up. The flag is on Cascia, it appears. 30-15 with 1:56 left to play. This is
this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get one pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell him Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
On Cascia after the interception, backs him up just about the spot that Choquette intercepted it. 1st and 10 from the Millwood 44. Weller gets it over the left side up on the draw, and he'll get about 4. As Cascia now getting a little bit of ground game going. It was non-existent in the first half. Against -7 rushing yards in the first half for Cascia. One of those was a sack that distorted the numbers a little bit, but otherwise 3 carries for 3 yards. 2nd and 6, Henderson looking left. Pass caught far sideline, 36-yard line around there. That's Pixley, the tight end. Bring up a 3rd and a short 3 from the Millwood 37. Certainly 4-down territory. So 2 plays to make your short 3. Weller looking for it on one run and appears to have it down to the 33. That'll be enough for a first down. Joe over on the far sideline clapping his hands in encouragement, trying to get these guys going. Already back up to the line of scrimmage. 40 seconds, clock moving. Gonna be a quick out, but they decided against it, and they make something out of it. Henderson to his receiver on the far sideline. Looks like that's your in. Who was that, Mike? I think that's who I thought it was as well. Hard to tell. He checked immediately out. And we are a long way away. The quick out wasn't there. The DB jumped the route. And then it was just backyard football from there. And Henderson and Urin were on the same page. So first down, Cascia from the Millwood 15. Looking for room over the right side is Weller at the 10, at the 5. Still down to the 3. So that'll be a first and goal for Cascia. They'll spot him down around the 4. Weller stays in there. You're in to the left. Worthen to the right. And it's going to be Weller again. Up the middle. He's in. Yes. Touchdown. Cascia. Weller in from 4 yards out. 30-21 the score. And now, let's see what Joe and company decides to do. I still think you kick the extra point. And here comes Caballero running onto the field with 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Weller's 4-yard touchdown run makes it 30-21. Caballero trying to make it an 8-point, one-possession game. His extra point attempt is good. Timeout. 12 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. The Commandos now down by 8. This is Commando Football.
Yes, is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting.
Drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Banning CS.
Putting IT all together.
30-22 the score. 12 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. The Commandos finally with some ground game going. on that last drive, and fittingly, it was capped off by a 4-yard touchdown run by Jake Weller. And that drive started by an interception by Choquette. Commandos had had their hands on several balls in the first half from Taft, the quarterback, but could not corral it for the interception. That one they did, and they did capitalize. Caballero puts his foot into it. It'll be a low one with a high bounce, picked up at the 20, across the 30, 35 to the 36, pushed out by a Choquette there. And with 7 seconds on the clock, Millwood takes over. Mike, whatever happened to the days where we just kicked it through the end zone? I know Dominic can't do it on every single kick, but we got spoiled for so long. Did you? I was just thinking that Petey spoiled us for 4 years, kicking them through the end zone. So Millwood takes over. They'll say he actually stepped out at the 37-yard line. Faked the end around. Bryson fumbles the handoff, but recovers and surges ahead to the 42, big gain of about 5, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. We go to the fourth here, homecoming at Father Hamill Field at Ray Siegfried Stadium. And as we go to the fourth, the Commandos, one score away. They're down by 8. This is Commando football.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
So 2nd and 5 for Millwood from their own 42 as we start the fourth quarter. The good guys down by 8. Send a man in motion from left to right. High snap. Taft fakes the end around, keeps it up the middle, has room. And that'll be enough for a first down up to the 48. He's just been a playmaker all night. Very elusive, very hard to tackle. You could make a highlight tape of all the tackles he's spun out of tonight. First and 10. Looked like there was movement on the left side of the Millwood line, but nothing called. Up the middle, gain of 3. Dylan Wilson in on the tackle. Just a minute gone by here in the fourth quarter. Cascia needing a stop or a turnover. High snap. That might be the time for it. Taft falls on it back at the 39. I tell you what, I don't recall a team having so many snap issues in a long time, especially a team with the tradition and success like Millwood. But again, that's what your job is to do as a defense, is to make them pay for the mistakes. 3rd and 19. Taft rolling to his right, has a man wide open, streaking, incomplete, overthrown. A busted coverage, or that could have got real ugly. Wow. Everybody focusing on Taft like he was going to run it and let the wide receiver fake the block and go right on by down the sidelines. And luckily, when Taft was rolling right, he let it fly high. So Millwood now on for what, their third punt tonight, Mike? Third punt? A high, wobbly spiral that bounces again favorably for Millwood. And downs at the 17, 18-yard line. Half the yards on that was after the roll, but hey, it all goes the same in the book. So Cascia takes over, 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line. Trips to the left, quick out, complete, Worthen, and he's going to lose a yard, maybe two. Actually give him back to the original line of scrimmage. Fortunate spot at the 18, so 2nd and 10. One of the few times Cash has had two backs in the backfield. Man in motion from left to right. Henderson fakes the quick out, trying to go downfield, and he is brought down, looked like by the face mask. And the official was right there. And he's telling Jackson, no, you didn't get grabbed by the face mask. You got grabbed by the sleeve, and his helmet was almost off his head. I don't know how you miss it. Your helmet doesn't come off when you grab him by the jersey. I'm sorry. One of the more obvious calls tonight that was completely whiffed on. Would have been huge. 15 yards and a first down. Instead, it's 3rd and 15. Henderson with the snap, fumbles it, looking downfield for a receiver at the 45 into triple coverage, incomplete. The intended receiver was Aiden Hicks, the freshman. And so a quick 3 and out with 8:51 on the clock. And Cascia will be forced to punt. Jackson stands back at his own 2. Green, the return man for Millwood. Rugby-style punt is a boomer by Jackson. What a kick. Bounces at the 42 and is going to roll all the way down inside the 30 to the 26. What a punt by Jackson. I want to thank Banning CS, one of the title sponsors of tonight's game. They are committed to flawless execution and 100% customer satisfaction. They are based in Tulsa, and they offer the highest quality and best cost IT telecommunications solutions. They provide provide services to government contracts all over the world. And they are the industry leader in technology, design, and installation. They put IT all together. That's banningcs.com, 918-394-4450. So 1st and 10, Millwood, after we flip the field. But Taft trying to get all that back in one run. And he's still moving. And they're dragging him across the 37, up near the 38. That'll move the chains. So 1st and 10 from the 38, 8:09, clock moving. Cascia down by 8. They led by 1 at the half. Millwood with 2 quick touchdowns in the third quarter. And Cascia finally responded. late in the third quarter to make it an 8-point game. 1st and 10 now. Cascia showing blitz up the middle. Taff looking to keep it, coming near side, throws it at the last minute. And it's going to be an incomplete pass before he gets pushed out of bounds. It would have been a minimal loss. It stops the clock. Probably a benefit there for Cascia. So 2nd and 10. The officials looking to see perhaps if it was intentional grounding. I wouldn't mind it. Be a loss of down. I'll take it. Yep, and they will throw a penalty for intentional grounding. Taff was damn near out of bounds when he threw it. But again, the grounding rules different between high school, college, and pros. So back to the 31. It'll be 2nd and 17 now for Millwood. Cascia needing a stop. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now that slot from the right in motion. It's an end around. And it's nothing there. Good pursuit. You're in there on the tackle. Along with J.J. Peters, the junior, there as well to turn him back inside, so Urin could take him down. Drops him back at the 28. So 3rd and 20 as we approach the 7-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Middle of the field, trips right. Taff looking that one they burned us on earlier. It's there again. 45-50, 45, and out of bounds to the 40. Why not? They had it the first time, and they got it again this time. Cascia did not get the coverage corrected. Everybody sucking up on Taff, and that's the kind of threat that he brings. Stops the clock, 6:48 to play. And that's big. 3rd and 20, and they convert. Wow. Quick dump to the running back. Gets gain of 3, maybe 4. They'll mark him down at the 33. That's Bryson. So after the gain of 4, brings up 2nd and 6. Taff on the keeper, and he's going to be shut down immediately. Could not have played it any better. As Wilson darted in, made him cut back to the middle and right into the arms of Peters. A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 8. Inside 6 minutes to play. Cascia down by 8. So 3rd and 8 from the Cascia 35 for Taff and Company. Dancing around up the middle, 30. Has room, 25, 20, 15, and out around there. You're in with the tackle. Only one between Taff and the goal line. So after the timeout, 4th and we'll call it 3. Taft with Henderson to his left. One receiver split out left. High snap. Taft drops it. Cascia crawls all over it. It doesn't matter who jumps on it. Another high snap. Cascia takes over. So it'll be a chance for the Commandos to put together a drive to tie this bad boy up. 3:24 to play here in the fourth quarter. So the defense stiffened when it had to. Now let's see if we can get the passing game on the same page. Instead, they'll keep it on the ground with Weller on first down. Jake gets a yard, maybe 2. We'll call it 2. 3:10, 3:09. Clock moving. Cascia down by 8, 30-22. Henderson with the good snap, looking left, and a slant pass is caught across the 25 to the 30, and down there, building the 31 on forward progress. Big time play by Hicks, the freshman, to step up, go up and get that football and come down and take a hit. That's the second time he's done that tonight. First down. Henderson again to Hicks at the 35, almost was able to break the arm tackle. But there'll be a gain of 5. Clock still moving. He did not get out of bounds, according to the official. Cash is still with 2 timeouts. Breaking the huddle. They'll send Hicks and Byers, and you're in to the right. Henderson trying to escape the rush, and he cannot. Flag down as well. Henderson dropped back at the 24. I don't think everybody got set up front for Cascia. Just in too big of a hurry. Yep, it's going to be a legal procedure. They'll decline that penalty, and the sack will be the killer, as it's a loss of 12 back to the 24-yard line. And Cascia needs to get to the Millwood 41. 2 minutes on the clock, 30-22 the score. On the play clock. Henderson steps up. Oh, tipped away. Had Byers ready for a catch and streak across the middle, but a nice defensive play in the secondary by Millwood that knocked the pass down by the DB. That's Jensen. And that brings up 4th down. So 4th and 17, empty backfield, 3-man rush. Henderson rolling to his right, stepping up, throws, and it is knocked down, but he was hit well before the ball got there, and that's going to be a pass interference on Millwood. However, the bad news is it's not going to be a first down. It was 4th and 17. And that should be 15 yards, should make it 4th and 2. So yes, 4th down from the 39. Cascia needs to get to the Millwood 41. And Millwood's going to call a timeout, so we'll take one as well. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth quarter. A big 4th and 2 for Cascia when we come back. This is Commando Football. All right, welcome back. 1:35 left to play in the fourth quarter. 4th and we'll call it 2 for the Commandos from their own 39. Need to get to the 41. It was 4th and 17. Millwood with a pass interference on the 4th down call. Not an automatic first down. The 15 yards put Cascia where they're at now. Millwood showing blitz. A pass knocked away for Hicks. No flag down. And with 1:31 on the clock, Millwood now takes over. And what is probably going to be in the ballgame. Special thanks to Lifeway Homes, another title sponsor of tonight's game. Lifeway Homes provides the highest quality homes at affordable prices. Family owned and operated by Mike and Brenda Harrison. Been in Tulsa for over 15 years. You'll be blown away by what you can do with a prefab or modular home nowadays. Helping good people find a great home, that's Lifeway Homes. Create your custom home inside and out with lifewayhomes.net. That's lifewayhomes.net, 918-621-4663. Henderson up the middle, still on his feet, taken down at the 30 after a gain of about 9. Cascia with 2 timeouts, but it doesn't look like Joe is going to use them. Millwood can take their time and not snap this football until about 43 on the game clock. Or at least Joe burns a timeout now. Interesting. So we'll take a timeout as well. 30-22, Millwood leads by 8, 2nd and 1. Looks to have this one in the can. This is Commando. And welcome back. Another thanks to another one of our sponsors, Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics, located at 4545 South Harbor. Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology and 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. You can schedule your appointment today with Dr. David Wong, an Oklahoma native and board-certified periodontologist. You can give him a call at 918-749-1850. Millwood keeps on the ground with Henderson. He twists and turns down to the 21. That'll temporarily stop the clock. And then Millwood will take a knee, and that will just about do it. Cascia burns their last timeout. Give us another chance to thank another one of our sponsors for tonight's game. That's Dr. Z and Associates. Dr. Z and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal. Covers an eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. And setting the eye care standard in Tulsa for over 25 years. You can see the doctors at either of their 2 locations and book the right exam for you by going online to Dr. Zellner, ZOELLNER.com. That's drzellner.com. For the Harvard office, you can call 918-749-2020, or the Memorial location, 918-461-2020. Well, Millwood will take a knee here, and then we'll take a timeout and come back with the stats and the post-game festivities. It'll be a hard-fought loss for the Commandos, a game of what-ifs. I think both teams can look in the mirror and say, if we would have done this better, we would have won by this much. Cascia with a lot of dropped interceptions, missed opportunities in the first half, missed field goal, 2 drives starting inside the Falcon 35, come away with no points. Receivers and quarterbacks not on the same page, but lots of great plays sprinkled in as well. And you faced a very tough athletic quarterback who I don't think we're going to find one as gifted as an athlete the rest of the year. So that's the good news. Bad news is lots of stuff to work on, and no doubt Joe and staff will get that taken care of. 30-22 is your final here on homecoming. The Commandos drop to 1-2. The Falcons improve to 2-1. The post game coming up next. This is Commando Football. All right, welcome back along with head coach Joe Medina. And, Coach, wow, tough-fought game, back and forth against a good team. What'd you tell your guys after that tough one?
I told them I was really proud of the effort. What a heck of a game to watch. You know, it had so many ebbs and flows to it. You know, we don't start off well with the kickoff, return for a touchdown. Don't start the second half well, you know, with the onside kick or whatever. I'll have to watch it on film because you guys saw it better than I did over here when we lost the possession because of that. But then we fought hard. We fought our way back in. We took the lead at halftime. And, you know, we gave ourselves a chance there to win. Obviously, we got to tighten some things up, you know, on defense too. You know, we gave up an awful lot of yards rushing. But, you know, here's the deal. I told him this. I said, as much as I'm proud of the effort, you know, I'm really disappointed in some of the mistakes, which I just listed off. But at the same time, too, this is preseason. So the 1-2 record doesn't count for anything. The real season starts next week when we go to Verdigris.
Yeah, you know, and we were talking up here. I don't know if you're going to face a more athletic, talented quarterback the rest of the way out. And you guys had him tied up most of the time, or a lot of times, and just spun away for some tackles. So I think there's a good side to that. Hey, if we face anybody else like that, at least we've seen them live. It's hard to capture that live until you face it.
Yeah, it is, and especially for us in practice. You know, that sophomore quarterback is not going to mimic, you know, what that kid could do. And we had our chances in the backfield. You know, we had him, but he's strong, he's slippery, and made the play. And again, they're a good football team. They're very well coached. I'm kind of sad that this is kind of in the series for at least 2 years because they said they wanted to move on. And, you know, again, so will we. You know, we'll move on from this game and look forward towards the future starting next week at Verdigris.
What do you take from this preseason? What do you take that you're surprised with for the good? And what do you think that you really need to go back and get some more work on?
Well, I think, number one, we have great leadership out of our seniors. You know, I told them right there that was a lot of character when we were down and reeling a little bit in the first half to battle back and, you know, give us the lead. So that's a positive right there. I think the other positive you saw tonight, you know, we have a lot of good skilled receivers that can catch the ball. Jackson is such an experienced leader at quarterback. We get Cooper Mullen back, I think, this week, so that'll kind of make us look at some things. I think things that I'm disappointed in this preseason, I would say our tackling would probably be the biggest thing. So, we fix those two things going on to the district, and we'll be fine.
All right, Coach. Homecoming weekend, you guys had a big festivity. Well, I was in bed last night sick. Talk about how it was last night, having all those championship teams get back together last night.
Kevin, it was unbelievable. I really wish, you could have been there, JV could have been there, and I know people can't get there, but it was really something unique, something special. Was glad that Mike was there to see it because you guys have been part of the ride all the way through. And, to see the guys from the 89 team that are in their mid-40s right now, and then the 99 team that they're in their mid-30s, and it was just a lot of fun. It's a great celebration of Cascia Hall and Cascia Hall football.
All right, you mentioned next week we go on the road. Talk about our opponent next week.
Apparently, I thought they had graduated a lot. I knew they had the good running back last year that kind of ran wild on us in the first half. But I talked to Lincoln, who scrimmaged them, and they said they're really tough. And so, they put a beating on Victory last week. So we'll see. You'll watch the tape, formulate the game plan, and go.
All right, Coach, appreciate it. A lot you can be proud of tonight, a lot you can fix, and certainly against a talented team that'll be deep in the playoffs again this year. But we focus on district play, and we'll be on the road next week, and the real season starts then.
Yeah, it does, and that's what I'm looking forward to. It'll be, I think, a good matchup for us. We know them. We know the type of kid that's at Verdigris. So, again, we're 0-0. It's the start of the second season.
All right, Coach, appreciate it. Enjoy the weekend. We'll talk to you next Friday night.
Thank you very much.
That's head coach Joe Medina, and that'll do it from Father Hamill Field at Ray Siegfried Stadium tonight on homecoming. The Commandos fall to the visiting Falcons from Millwood 30-22, and on the road next week to start district play against Verdigris. Again, final score for the final time, Cascia loses 30-22 for head coach Joe Medina and Mike Porter. I'm Kevin Thames. You guys have a wonderful Friday evening, a great football weekend, and we'll talk to you next Friday night. So long, everybody.